Alright, so hello everybody. All I do is teach you how. My name is William. Alright. Well, today I'm going to be talking about California's age verification bill. Because nobody else is talking about it. So I guess I'm the one who's going to be talking about it. Huh. You gonna leave this up to me now? Because, you know, I live in California. And I don't know. Look. I already made a lot of posts about this. So I'll show you on YouTube. I made a post. Let me
Okay.
pause this because so right here I made a post about California's age vacation that will affect in June 2027, and I got it from this site. Okay? There's a lot of websites been talking about. A lot of websites been talking about California's age vacation, but nobody has been reading these. Come on, learn about this. So, you might be asking my question, right? So, here's the question you might look at, right? So, California's age vacation will, so it will avoid, so here. So if you're asking California's age vacation will require IDs, credit cards, or selfies, well, the answer is no. Okay, here's the answer. Yeah, it won't require your ID, or your IDs, credit cards, or selfies. No, none. So, what do you have to do instead? Yeah, instead of focus OS level age input, birth date, age. For your device setup, it creates age brackets for apps. So focus on your birth date. See, it says OS level age input birth date /H device instead it creates age brackets for apps to protect sensitive data apps for compliance. This is good before. So yeah, no IDs, no credit cards, no selfies. Well, this approach is avoiding invasive ID subjects because privacy concerns of text and radar, and then the privacy of Google provides signals not to every app to collect sensitive data. So yeah, it says right here, and focus on inputting your birth date. So you have to enter so here in California, you have to input your birth date to verify your age in this new device system, this new device setup system we're going to have here in California. And yes, it will be effective in 2027. I don't know if I'm going to be happy with this, and I know this is passed by Gavin Newsom, you know, the California's governor, and I know I don't like Gavin Newsom at all because he rejected Jesus. You know, that tells me that he's going to hell when he dies, and you know, yeah, I know what happened. Well, on my backup Google account, I got flagged by Google's AI is a minor. Well, do you know what I did? I just uploaded my ID to Google twice, first time did not work. The second time it worked. So, and I got it back. Come on, now guys, listen. Okay? Listen, please. Because I know I'm not happy about this, but if something does, look, if Google tells me they want my ID, guess what? I'm going to give them my ID if they want it so bad. But guess what? Yeah, but interesting. Now, of course, I'm not happy about it because, you know, I hate age verification. But, you know, but I'm not gonna. But I brought up having my look. I brought up having my account as an adult, okay, not as a minor, okay. Even if it means uploading my ID to a company. You know, of course I hate age verification. Of course I don't want to do this at all. Okay? Look, I'm all for privacy, but it looks like this is the new normal we're going to head to. I guess a 1984 tyranny. I guess we're behaving. I guess according to some people, I don't know. So you have to put. See, I hear in the company you have to. You just have to input your birth date to verify your age. That's all you have to do. Just input your birth date to verify your age. That's all you have to do here in California. That's what it says right here. I'm not making this up. And I'm using the Brave browser because, well, look what the Brave browser does. You know, it's probably not the, you know, the Brave browser. Yes. Because what the Brave browser does, you know, this, well, and here's my Rumble account. See? Rumble. Yeah. You know, if you don't like Rumble because of, well, and I had people tell me they don't like Rumble because of political content. Well, look, now. Well, there's another one they use. There's also one they use political content too. BitChute. So yeah, I had people tell me they don't like Rumble or BitChute because, well, they both have political content. Yes. Well, the problem is that's what Rumble has. It's the same with BitChute. I'm gonna have to use what I have to use anyway, and you know I like Rumble. Rumble's great, you know. But some people don't like it because of political content, and I don't understand about that, you know. But I've been getting not to like YouTube anymore. YouTube has been terminating a lot of. It's been terminating a lot of YouTube. It's been terminating a lot of channels with AI. Yeah, I don't like YouTube anymore. Yeah, I like Rumble. I might have to upload this to YouTube too. Then it's like maybe we can know about this. Yeah, I don't have very much followers on Rumble, but yeah, Rumble is now my favorite video sharing platform now. So yeah, what I don't like about BitChute though, sometimes I have to sometimes I try to upload, I have to upload videos multiple times to get it published. Good thing I have to worry about that on, yeah, good thing I have to worry about that on YouTube or Rumble, but I like Rumble the best. Yeah, YouTube is just my least favorite video sharing platform there is out there now. Because YouTube not having freedom of speech. You know, YouTube's been turning a lot of channels I'm watching and stuff. Don't like it. Well, that's fine now. Well, now I'm on Rumble. What can I say? So, alright, so here's my Nos Duke channel. Okay, so this is my William Hackman channel, where I'm been talking about, you know, the Bible. But on my Nos Duke channel, I want to show you, yep, I have my games. Unreal, and pretty soon, Unreal Gold, and then pretty soon Unreal Tournament. And you see, Blake from Unreal Tournament, the Nolly Castle from the original Unreal campaign. See? I love Unreal Gold and Unreal Tournament. Because I love to play that game. And here's, so here's my William Hackman channel where I just make videos about me reading the Bible. We have Mixer channel. Yeah. Well, I make videos about Total Annihilation, and also Total Annihilation of Kingdoms, and also Transformers Earth Wars. So, I don't know when I'm going to make videos about Total Annihilation just yet, so. And then here's my Macman's past memories, when I make videos about my past when I was younger. And I have videos of me with Jonathan Guzman, so. Okay, so you can see that. So let me read about California's aidentification. So right here it says, so you have to input your birth date, meaning that you have to enter, like, typing your birth date. So you most likely have to do is input your birth date to verify your age. That's what you have to do in this new device system California's going to have in 2027. Yeah, this is what requires Apple and Google to pop the age on share age signals and not documents to protect privacy against harmful content. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be enough to protect children at all. Come on, and why is these parents too lazy to take care of their own children? You know? Yeah, I know. They're relying on Twitter on social media, and that's just not good. Social media is not made for children. It's only made for adults. Okay? Anyway, so maybe I'll just show you something, right? Best kids websites. I'll show you the best. So yeah, best kid websites for your children, and I'll show you which ones. So that you can So yeah, you got Starfall, PBS Kids, Seussville, and Storyline Online. Yep. For ages 2 to 7. And then for ages 10 to 12, you got Khan Academy, National Geographic Kids, How Stuff Works, and Crash Course videos. And on YouTube, if you're a parent, learn about these kid websites for your children to go to instead of social media, because there's a lot of kids websites to go to instead of relying on social media. And plus, please parent your own children and then get on these sites. And don't give them a phone or a tablet. Just give them a computer and get on these on the computer. Please. Oh yeah. So there's also puzzles. Oh yeah, Duolingo. So yes, you can also use Duolingo and AirLearn. And UTalk. Yeah. If you want your kids to learn foreign languages, like me, I'm on the foreign languages I'm learning are Spanish and Mandarin. It is Chinese. That's what Mandarin is. Yep. And I. Oh well. Here's why. So here it is. So California has enacted a simply billed, 1043, known as the Digital Age Cerns Act. Okay. So it says for tablets and device age verification network software applications. Governor Galvin Newsom has signed a bill into law on October 13, 2025, and it will take effect on January 1st, 2027. This law will be operating system providers such as Apple, Google, and Microsoft to collect users' birth date or age, to doing the device count, set account up to age brackets, to age bracket signals via real time, to app developers on application, download or launched. So you just have to do that. Yeah. Yep, you have to enter your birth date. Yeah, so you have to input the birth date or age. I mean, how can I do that? Is it by typing? So you have to enter your birth date. So yes. So you mostly have to do is, enter your age. So it's most likely to do is, you have to type your birth date, age or birth date to set up. Yep. So you could, So you could say it's an experience provided without any ID text. So most likely to do this is type your age or birth date to verify your age. on this new device system called the Digital Age. Yes, so it's called the Digital Age Services Act. So yeah, so here these sectors can categorize users under 13 or 13 or 15, 16, or 18 over our treaty's primary indicator, users age range by developers. So that part. Yeah. Developers that gain actual knowledge usually known as the obligations laws. Like Children's Computer Privacy, yeah, California's Computer Privacy Act. See, yeah, we just those, yeah, it's a double CPA, and then Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Yeah, that's COPPA. The law prohibits developers from requesting information beyond what is necessary as sharing age signals with third parties and relational purposes. Violations can result in civil penalties up to $2,500 perfected child neglect violations, and $2,500 for international violations enforced excluded by California Attorney General. Okay, so you have to pay if but also quality applications doing desktop and mobile discussing. Okay, so discussion about what is similar laws in Texas and Utah. So yeah, and then limited to mobile devices, and then giving age across the multiple devices, resolving and through the law that does not specify conflicts. Governor Newsom acknowledged political conflicts across various profiles. Mr. Ed Stupid in 2026. Yeah, but what couple are not even talking about right now? Yeah, this article is too long for me to read, but you can read this to yourself. You know, I'll read this one though. Okay, so yeah, so California New Digital Law and Insurance Act, which is educational software applications available in January 1st, 2027. Okay, so yeah, this is over an entity. So operation service providers. Operation service providers are person, entity, developers, license of controls, operating server on the computer, mobile device, or any other general purpose computing device. So covered application stores. Informations are publicly available at internet websites, software application, online service platform, distributes facilities download of applications of third-party developers of the computer, mobile device, or any other general purpose computing device application to download. Application, okay, an application, all right, and covered application stores do not include platforms inside application, okay, extensions, plugins, add-ons, or software applications run on exclusively separated host application. Okay, application developers. Developers is a person that's own maintains and controls an application. It means the software application may be run and be used on a computer, a mobile device, or any other general purpose or computing device that can access a covered application store or download application. So the act does not apply to broadband internet access, to application service and delivery, which is the liability actions, pursuits of a primary user. So including operation service providers, and then accessible is for age verification. Provide Act signals of developer's request, and the system must provide accessible account setup requires holders indicating your birth date, age, or both device's primary user. This provides signal regarding on age bracket applications available to cover application stores. A research developer must also provide, upon developer's request, a digital signal specifying on user age bracket. Now, number 2, minimize data sharing only when it's necessary, compliance with Act. And number 3, share the signal information with third party for a purpose not required by the Act. Okay, so here it says, by including ones with the same applications, and applications distributing the do on. Those are third-party applications too. Using not using data collected from a third-party course of informations and Act compete against a third party, but by giving covered application stores services prevents relative to those a third party or go to otherwise use data in a competitive manner. So application developers must request an age bracket signal when application is downloaded and launched. Application developers request an age bracket signal with respect and particular user operating system providers. Covered application stores when applications downloaded and launched. A developer who receives against the signal deemed to have additional knowledge and have users' age range. Even the developers willfully disregards the signal. Developers most will not willfully disregard on clear accompanying signal otherwise available that indicates the user's age is different than age bracket data indicating on a signal provided on operating system provider on a covered application store. Developers must not request more information than necessary to comply with the Act. To share the signal with a third party not required by the Act. So yeah, here's the provisions for the key dates as follows. So devices on account setup completed prior to January 1st, 2027. Operation system providers must, before July 1st, 2027, provide an accessible interface enabling the account holder to indicate user's birth, age, or both. Yeah, birth date, age, or both. Yeah, that's what we have to do. And then for applications last updated on or after January 1st, 2026, and then download devices before January 1st, 2027, where developer has not requested a signal with respect to the user of this device on the application was downloaded. Developers must, before July 1st, 2027, request a signal on the user's age bracket from a covered application store. Yeah, penalties for non-compliance include up to $200 per affected child, and neglect violations and up to $700 for international violations. The Act provides enforcement by the California Attorney General and does not contain private right of action. And we got this one too, so yeah, we got say the year. 2003. It says the age. It says copyright connected on the age vacation instead on the age vacation law. There's providers on Google, Apple to collect users without making photo ID, parental consent, provides a circular array where support major companies. And compliance begins in 2027. It says right here, online safety for children has been becoming a crumb for that lawmakers across struggling to solve. But many states have tried to fail to create these rules to certify both privacy. So now California has stepped to a new approach to emerging the national model for online age verification. Governor Gavin Newsom recently signed the Digital Services Act into a law. This created a mandate for operating app stores. So organizations run by Apple and Google and collect users' age to birth, date of birth, when it's saved on a new device. And then they have up 4 age brackets. So yeah, 13. Yeah, so under 13 and yeah, and then it says right here 13 to 16 and then 16, 18 or adult. And privacy win. California is privacy passes age verification without mandatory photo ID. So what makes California law unique is achieves age assurance without overall compromising user privacy. They open rare support for major rivals like Google, Meta, Snap, and OpenAI. Unlike the laws in states like Utah and Texas, California measures deliberately on 2 controversial requirements. First, it does not force users to upload similar documents, such as photo IDs. It's caused significant outcry in the UK with super rules. It does not require parental consent for children to download apps, preventing a technical lockout. Critics arguments child independence of access to educational tools. So tech companies argue that it offers a reasonable age framework can implement without massive overhauls, allowing them to engage away digital apps and then core device operating systems. So awaiting for 2027 deadline. So rules gave initially a runaway compared to AM 1043 officially begin to January 1st, 2027 for existing devices. OS have until and OS providers, and for existing devices, OS providers have until July 1st, 2027 to put their way for users to input their age. Now, companies that negatively violate the law and face potential fines up to $2,500 per child affected, and digital violations can climb $700 per child. While the bill is earned by fraud tech support, it faced minor oppositions from motion but digital application MPA and worried by device age check might confuse student accounts with parents and children share profiles. The checking is only part of the larger serious sweep. Newsom also signed bills to acquire social media platforms to display warning labels, account risk on AB 56, or allows AI chatbot services and put guardrails also so self-harm content and vulnerable users toward crisis services. So that's what we got here. And this one's too long for me to read, but yeah. You can read this to yourself. So yeah. So that's California's age verification bill. Yeah, it's a digital age verification law, but you know, it's an age verification bill, but you know. There's some more. Here's some more stuff you can read right there. I might have to link this anyway, but and here's my Rumble. Profile if you want to follow it. Yeah, make sure you follow these channels too right here. Okay, on Rumble. Yeah. And you don't have a Rumble account, you can just sign up for it. You can use your Google account to sign up for Rumble. If you want, yeah. So now, guys, I want you to think about California's age verification bill. Are you for it or against it? Let me know. Because I think all you have to do, it says right here, yeah, it says collect user birthday or age on device counts as setup. So, I don't know. Now look, if you want this to pass, then do nothing. But if you don't want this to pass here in California, then do something. You know, and yes, you can call your representatives and tell everybody about it. You know, I really don't know if I want to and look, so. But look what happened to the T app and the Discord, and I know, and also Discord too. Yeah, I know they both got hacked. Well, they're both third parties for IDs. They got hacked. Well, on the T app, well, you just have to use your ID to verify your age as a woman. You have to use your ID to verify that you're a woman. They're using that, yeah. That's what the T app was using. And yeah, the T app got hacked. So. And it's no longer available on the Apple Store, yeah. And I heard it, and I don't know, and I heard it's still available on Google Play Store, but they might take it off, Well, the similar thing happened to Discord too. Yeah, Discord got hacked too. Yeah, I know. It was also a matter of time when Google and YouTube gets hacked or breached. Yeah, because they're doing something similar too. What I learned about Google and YouTube is that they can keep your ID for 2 years, is what I heard. Yeah, 2 years? Really? That's how long they can keep your ID. Yeah, until it's verified. Yeah. You build channel history on YouTube, which has been just uploading it's just by uploading multiple videos to YouTube. Yeah, I know. So over here in California, you got typing your birth date, like, yeah, inputting your birth date to verify your age. And then they don't want to do it, they will see fines. Because I already got this. See? Yeah, these are the fines right here. This happens to companies that are violating this law face. And then international violations are going to do this. So this is going to be these companies. So yeah, companies are violating this law. They have to pay this for per child affected, and then you have to pay this. Or international violation can claim this per child. So yeah. I don't know. So this could happen to this is happening. So this could happen in California. I don't know if I'm gonna have to and I don't know what else to do, you know. And I can't, and plus I can't do anything about it. I'm going to school. But you, if you have time, look, if you're not doing anything, look, if you want this to pass, then do nothing. But if you want to do something about it, you know, then yeah, I know, tell you know one, yeah, and call your representative, and yes, call representatives too if you want to. Yeah. They're right here if you want to call them. I got them right here. Oh yeah, if you want to call your government representatives, they're right here, see? I'm not going to call them myself, but you can do it right here. It's right here if you want to do that. And to see if you're for this law or against it. Because this is, yes, age verification has been coming to California. It came to California too, but it will take. But you saw it take effect. You know what year? 2027. Now, before you want to call this state, you know, California, well, so now, but if you want to call this state, you want to call California, California. Well, really? Because we have a bunch of liberals here? Yeah, I guess by 2030, I guess every country in the world, and I guess all 50 states in the U.S. will just have age verification. And I guess I'm not gonna like it at all. It's just another. I guess we're heading at a dystopian 19 for tyranny era before the tribulation comes. Because it, and yeah, I know, but look, now, its age verification has something to do with the tribulation. Well, no, it is not. Some people think it is, but no, it is not. Because tribulation is going to be something a lot worse. The tribulation, what's going to happen during the tribulation is that people have to do is take the mark of the beast in order to buy or sell. That's the tribulation. And I guess that's still a long time from now because I don't hear anybody talking about a microchip. But yeah, that's what's going to happen during the tribulation. It's going to happen. We're going to have a microchip on your right thumb or your forehead. And the way to do that, to get that is to worship the Antichrist. I don't know when that's going to happen. The Bible does not say when the tribulation is going to come. And it's very possible that it may not happen in my lifetime. It may happen our next generation's lifetime. So I really don't know. I think what we're hitting right now is just a dystopian 1984 tyranny. Right now. And then later on, after that, I guess. But yeah, the tribulation is going to come, guaranteed. It's just that I don't know when. Okay? And I don't know. Well, let me know. Well, let me know if you're for or against California's gentrification law. You know, let me know in your comments below. I don't know. I guess I have to deal with it if this goes to effect. But here in California, because you know I live in California. I don't know if people are going to try bypassing with VPNs, but you know. But we already saw some states trying to ban VPNs, and other states are trying to bypass it. You know. So I don't know. I don't know if banning VPNs is going to happen in California right after this MH invasion goes into effect in California in 2027. So I don't know yet. But yeah, but that could happen too, you know. But you know, a lot of companies use VPNs in a lot of states. Yeah, I heard that companies in Wisconsin, Michigan use it. So, and yes, the Brave browser uses VPN too. So, well, here, see, that's right here. I'll show you. That's the Brave VPN right there. Yep, and you can. It's only free for 7 days, which means it's only free for 1 week. It means yeah, that you have to. Right and stuff. I'm not gonna use it though. But yeah, Brave has its own VPN if you want to use it too. So I'm not sure how good it is. You can let me know in the comments below how good is Brave VPN. But anyway, I'm not going to use it though right now. But good thing it's there. I'll probably use it when I have the money, you know. And yes, there's also Proton VPN if you want to know. And on Proton if you want to know. Proton has its own VPN too. So, yeah. Let me know, okay? And, yeah, tell other people about California's gentrification law. Even if you're outside of California, just tell people about it. You know, because more people, because, you know, we gotta tell people about this. You know, nobody has been talking about this, not even on YouTube. So, please, talk about it. You know, we're gonna have to prepare for this. You know, for California's gentrification law, what happened in 2027. You know, so you can let me know in your comments below if you like or don't like California's gentrification bill. You can let me know if you like it or don't like it. And please, if you want to know what the Bible says about how to go to heaven, it's right here. Be sure to watch it if you want to get saved. Because I do want you to go to heaven when you die, not hell. Okay? And the only way to do this is to trust in Jesus. You know, the Bible says in Acts 16:31, believe on Lord Jesus Christ, and thou shalt be saved in thy house. You know, that's what the Bible teaches. Yeah, and please. Yeah. Anyway, I'll probably talk about digital IDs and then also digital currency, I guess, next video, because I've been hearing about, yeah, well, I've been hearing about digital dollar on one of Rumble's ads. So I guess I'll talk about that too. And then I'll talk about digital IDs too, because I guess, because that's now, I guess now that's coming up, I guess now, because I know the app, I know the digital IDs are going to be on Google Wallet and Apple Wallet. Yeah, that. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have our driver's license on our phones. Really? I don't know if I'm gonna like that or not. You can let me know if you like this or not. But you know, and also digital currency too. So yeah, digital money. So yeah, because I've been hearing about digital dollar on one of Rumble's ads. Anyway, you know, you can let me know in the comments below about these. And yeah, and you can let me let me know about California's age creation law. Do you like it or do you don't like it? You can let me know. You know how because all you have to do is input your birthday to verify your age. And let me know if you like this or don't like this. You can let me know in the comments below anyway. Because, you know, and just to tell you about this, because I know I live in California. So that's why. Anyway, I have to go right now. Yeah, I'll talk about digital IDs and maybe digital currency, I guess. Digital money. Yeah, next video. I guess I have to talk about the next video anyway. Because I'll talk about how to keep them secure if you want one. If you guys want them, I guess. I'll talk about that next video because I guess it's something I guess it's something that's coming up too. I don't know. I don't know if I wanted to have a driver's license on my phone. I already have one as a card, but I guess having on the phone is a different level. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want that. Anyway, I just don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that anyway. But anyway, let me know in the comments below. And please, stay tuned more videos on, I guess on, well, either Rumble or this one, BitChute. So, because I don't know if I want to stay on YouTube very I don't know if I'm going to stay on YouTube any longer. I just don't know. I just don't like YouTube anymore. I think YouTube's my least favorite video sharing platform there is. But, you know, that has the most people. You know, I know, yeah, YouTube having restrictive speech and stuff. I don't like it anymore. Well, I have Rumble and I have BitChute. But I think my favorite sharing platform is Rumble. you know. Anyway, I have to go right now. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. So goodbye. Adios. Zai Chan.